Hey guys, welcome to another day at the bar with core moves. So for today's workout, all you need is your light weights and a little bit of energy because we're going to do slow and fast, slow and fast. So we're going to bring it down, pick it back up. Obviously working through the legs and lots of core today. So come stand up, get yourself ready. Feet are going to be directly underneath your sit bones. Hands on your hips to start with. And let's just bend the right knee, lifting the right heel. And then slowly squeeze it down like you're crushing an orange under that foot. Then bend the left knee. Really push your toe into the floor so you get that connection with the calf muscle. And then using the back of the thigh, squeeze that heel down onto the ground. Now we're going to peel both feet up and squeeze the heels back down. Let's do that 3 more times, lifting up slowly. Don't let the feet sickle out to the outside edge. And squeeze the heels back down. 2 more, lift them up. And pushing them down, keep those quads connected, fully lengthened up, lift up. Ooh, no, don't lose your balance like me. And lower those heels, good. Now we're just gonna walk the knees gently. You can allow your pelvis to move a little bit with this, just side to side, warming up that sacroiliac joint, keeping the shoulders relaxed and down, finding that connection with the center of your core through the crown of your head. And let's start to walk. So hands on the hips, let's flick the right foot, the left, the right, the left. Keeping that belly engaged, you should feel the sides of your abdomen are connected and contracted. Remember, your flick doesn't have to be too high. You can just lightly spring them off the floor, like there's a little coil spring that your foot is bouncing off of. Boom, boom, and just flicking it out. Active through the toes, active through the feet. Really pointing the toes helps to contract those quads a little bit more. We're using our hip flexors together with the core. Let's swing the arms now, opposite arm to opposite leg. Just warming up the shoulders, finding a bit of fluidity in the body, finding that connection with our breath and our core and our elongated spine. You feel like you're stretching yourself out. You want to feel longer, taller, stronger after bar. We're going to lift our arms up towards the sky and keep flicking those feet. And we're going to start to pull the elbows down to the side in our W. Pull and reach. Pull and reach. Nice and slow. Squeezing the shoulders down and back, engaging the lower latissimus dorsi muscles. There's 2 of them. And reach. Pull and reach. 4 more. 3. We're going to keep the elbows down on 1, 2. 1, keep them down, let's twist, twist. Keep your chin in line with your sternum, try and keep the hips facing forward. And rotate using those obliques, and twist. And 4, 3, 2, 1, come to center, swing the arms, and swing. Reach those arms up a little bit higher, let them float with the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Now we're going to step our feet out to the side and we're going to come down into our nice wide second position to start with. So heels are as wide as the shoulders, toes point out and drive those knees out to the side. So don't just bend your knees, you want to really drive them out to the side using your glutes. And come down as low as you feel comfortable. Zip up through the center of the core, and we're going to hold it here. Come down nice and slow, push away, contract everything. Come down nice and slow, push away, find that connection, and slow. Lift your arms up to first, and down, lift them up. And down, push those big toes down, lift the arches away from the floor. And down, 3 more, down, and push, and down, and squeeze the glutes, contract the thighs, last 1, lift it up, now come down gently, a little side bend to the left, reach it over, and up to the right, reach it over, and up to the left, just nicely, gently, rotating the arms, getting that movement in the scapula together with the spine. Side bending without flexing forward or backwards. Waking up the spine, waking up the obliques. And let's stay to the left impulse. 8, 7, 6. Find that connection, lower belly. 4, 3, 2, 4. Each direction, sideways. And switch. Over. And switch. Over. Lengthening out the back. Last one. Over. Let's stay here in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's come up to the top. Arms out to the side. Bring them in and out. In. Drive those knees out wide. In and out. In. In and out. In. Scoop it all inside and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lift the right heel. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Push it down the left. Lift. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2. We're going to tendu now. So reach it out. Down and reach it out. Down and lift. Down. Down. Last one slow. And we're going to speed it up. So go down and lift. Little cardio, picking it up. Pointing those toes. Contracting all through the quads. Keeping the shoulders square to the front of the room. Warming up the body. Getting that heart rate up without the impact. Driving those knees out wide. 4, 3, keep the belly pulled in. 2, 1, come down and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up tall. Walk those feet in, and let's grab our little weights. So we're going to glue our feet together, inner thighs together, big toes together, zip everything up through the midline of the body, and hold our arms at a 90-degree angle. Roll the shoulders down and back. And we're just going to reach those arms forward and pull them back. Clench your fists. Reach them forward. Squeeze the thighs. Pull them back. Reach them forward. Squeeze your glutes. Pull them back. Reach them forward and back. 3 more. 3. Pull them in. And 2. Keep the shoulders down. Pull them in. Last one. Pull them in. Now reach them up. Bicep curls. Pull it in and out. In and out. Lengthen those arms nice and slow. Squeeze the thighs. In and out. Flex your bicep. Push. Flex. Push. 4 more. 3. 2. 1. Reach out. Open. Close. Close. Open. Close. Now really engage your core so that you don't thrust your chest forward and back. We don't want opening and closing. We want to keep still and close. Open and close. Open and close. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Open to the side. Palms go up. Bicep curls. And out. Bicep curls. Make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Pull them in. Reach them out. 3 more. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze those thighs. Last 2. Reach them out. Last 1. Reach them out. Turn the palms forward. Bend the elbows. Kiss those feet out to first position. Bend the knees. Push it up and down. Push and down. Really squeeze the bum and down. Push and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach on up. Bend those elbows back. Bend the knees. We're going to extend the elbows, extend the knees at the same time for your triceps and your glutes. Reach it up and bend. Reach and bend. Breathe. Keep the rib cage connected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, and 4. 3, 2, 1. Drop those arms out wide all the way, slow. And feet come to parallel. Hinge the body forward. Flies open out, close them in. Open out, close them in. Body's in a hinge. Stick those tailbones out and in. Really good for the shoulders and the lower back. Out and in. 4 more. Lift them up and down. Lift them up and down. Last 2 and we pulse. Up and release. Last 1 and we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down, little rows. We're going back, kick it back, pull it in, reach it down, pull it back, kick it back, in, release. Row, tricep, in, release. Keep those elbows high as you kick those triceps back. Release. 4 more. 4. Down and down. Pull it up, up, down and down. Last 2 back, back, in and in. Last 1 up, up. Hold it there. Let's just keep the arms straight and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those arms, rise the body up. Let's kiss those heels back in again to first. Soft bend in the knees. Pick up those heels a smidge. Sink a little lower. Let's bend the elbows at waist height. We're going to open and close. Open and close. Tap your weights together and close. Open and close. 4 more. 4. Squeeze those shoulders back. 2. Really good for the rotator cuffs. 1. Hold it there and out. Out, keep those heels squeezed. 3 and 4. Now offering, bring it in, straight, reach it up, open, close, bring it in, reach it up, open, close, bring it in, reach it up, open, close, bring it in. Last 3, close, last 2, close, bring it in, last 1, open, close, bring it in, lower the heels, straighten the legs, parallel and down. Good job. Let's kick those weights out of the way and we're going to grab our balance point. So we're going to start again back in that second position. You want to have your balance point to your right hand side because we're going to turn to the right for our lunge series. So you can hold on to that if you need it, or you can keep those heels down, keep the hips level. And we're going to sashay down to our wide second plie. So keep those heels nice and wide, soften the knees, and you're going to sashay, 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 sashay. So you should feel this stretch in your inner thigh. Sashay, sashay, sashay. Come down lower and lower, lower and lower. Come down both knees wide. Tuck the tail under, scoop the abs. Let's do pelvic tilts. Tilt, release, tilt, release. Remember, you're scooping the abs. Release. Ribs down to hips, hips down to ribs. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's pulse. 8. Drive them wide. 6. Nice and wide. 5, 4. We're going to go from second to first. A little bit of a cardio burst. 2, 1. Here we go. We've got second and first. Second, first. Working on that right leg. Second and first. 4 more. Second, first. 3. Squeeze those inner thighs. 2 and 1 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Second, back we go. Second, first. Second, first. Lift it up tall. Lift. 4 more. 4, 3. You should feel that right thigh warming up. 1. From here, you're going to come up onto the top, the ball of the foot. Twist the body forward. Rotate the front foot so you're facing the front of the room. Square your body, square your hips. Make sure your balance point is nice and close. And from here, we're gonna go down. So bring your hands out in front of you or to your balance point. We are going down, down, down. Straighten that leg. Hinge the body forward. Kick it up. Tap and down, down, down. Straighten the leg. Hinge, kick, tap, and straight. Down. Keep the glute squeeze. Down, straighten, hinge, kick, down, and tall. Down, down, down. Straighten the legs. Hinge, kick, tap. Last one. Down. Squeeze that glute. Feel that opening the thigh. Lift it up. Hinge, kick. Hold it here. We're going to pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lunge and lift. We go lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Keep your hips square. 4, 3, 2. Whoops, lost my balance. 1. Hold it there. Let's squeeze the bum. Pull it in and reach. Pull and reach. Nice and slow. Pull and reach. Pull and reach. Keep the belly pulled in. Pull. Oh, no balance today. Pull it in. Flex the ankle. Let's pulse. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2. Kick it out. Point the toe. Tap. And down we go, down for the slow lunge again. 4, 3, 2, straighten the legs, hinge the body, kick it up and tap. Down, 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 straighten the legs, hinge the body and flick. Tap. Down, 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 straighten the legs and hinge, flick, tap. Last one. Down, 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 and straighten, flick. Here we go. Tap, rotate back to your second and pulse. 2. Transfer sides with your bar. 4, 3. Second to first to the left. Second and first. Second and first. Second. Second. Squeeze those thighs. Squeeze. Last 2. Squeeze. Last 1. Bring it in and out. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3. Back first to second again. Second and first. Second and first. Second and first. 4 and 3. You can do that little pulse at the top, or you can just squeeze it in. Last one, squeeze it up. Now open, twist, turn the front heels, square your hips. Square your shoulders. Here we go. We're going down. 2, 3, straighten the legs, hinge the body, flick the foot. Tap and down. 2, 3, 4, straighten leg, hinge, flick the foot, tap, down. Straighten legs, hinge, flick, and tap. Last 2. Down, down, straighten, hinge, using that bum, flick, tap, down. 3, 4, and straighten, hinge, flick, hold it there and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Pull it in and in, push away, in and in, push away, away, pull it in and in, way, away. Last 3, in, push, and push. Last 2, pull, using the hamstring, keep the belly pulled in, push and push. Now pull it in, flex the ankle, kick it up, 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 squeeze the bum. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, single lunge and flick the leg. Lunge, back, and flick. Look, this is where I lost my balance. Lunge and flick. 2, and flick. 3, lengthen long. 4. 4 more. 4. 3, 2, 1, flick it up, slow, 4, 3, 2, straighten legs, hinge, flick, and tap. 2, 2, 3, straighten legs, hinge, and flick, and tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, straighten legs, hinge, flick, tap it down. Last one, down, 2, 3, 4, and straighten, hinge, flick, and lower, back to second, and down, and pulse. You can get rid of your balance point, drive those knees out wide, and 4, 3, 2, 1, come up a little bit, we're gonna twist to the right and center, again, right and center, right, right, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and center to the left, and again, to the left. Spiral your body like a corkscrew. 4, 3, 2, 1, come to center, hands behind the head, drive those knees out wide. We're going to flex the elbow to the knee and center, to the knee and center, to the knee and center. Last one, and center. Flex forward, flex it, flex, and lift. You're keeping the bottom back still and just flexing the upper thoracic spine like a crunch, and flex, lift, and flex, lift to the left and side, and lift to the left. Drive those knees out wide, lift up the pelvic floor, and left, and in, to the left, and up, flip back to center, crunch it, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 4 more, and we're done, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen the legs, lengthen the chest, reach the arms down. Walk your feet into parallel. Put your hands on your thighs, roll those shoulders back, nod your chin, and flex yourself forward till your hands reach your knees. Once your hands reach your knees, you're going to bend your knees, stick your tail out, push into your knees, and lengthen your back into your cow. Exhale, tuck the tail, scoop the abs like someone's punched you in the belly, push into your knees to straighten the arms and look between your thighs. Inhale, feel like you're pulling your knees towards you, lengthening the spine, lifting the sternum. Shine the heart forward. One more time, exhale, push into the knees, scoop the abs, make that angry cat. Inhale, lengthen away. And this time we're going to exhale, curl, and roll all the way back up to standing. Squeezing the glutes, stacking the body, and rolling those shoulders backwards. Good job. Okay, we're going to come down onto our mat now, so come towards the back of your mat. Feet are in parallel. Let's do a nice little roll down. Nod your chin. Curl the spine. Take your time. It's your first full roll down. Just pause and breathe through any places that are stuck. Take a deep inhale and exhale to move past them. Stretching out those hamstrings as much as you can. Fold your elbows into each other. And let's pedal the right knee and the left. The right. Getting some movement in the pelvis. Just stretching out that QL and that sacroiliac joint. Working those little lateral stabilizers, and straighten both legs. Bring the hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Bring yourself down into a low squat. And bring your hips to the floor. Scoop your legs out in front of you. So once you're comfortably seated, your knees are going to be hip distance. Your sit bones, you're right on top of your sit bones. And your hands are just pushed into your knees. Grab just the back of your knees there, into the back of your hamstrings, and make your arms be active. So you want to see that your arms are working really hard here as they pull into the back of your thighs. And the back of your thighs are working really hard to push your big toes into the floor. From here, we're going to scoop our abdominals, round our upper thoracic spine, and look to our belly button. Inhale, pull into the back of the thighs, push those big toes down, lengthen all the way back up. Exhale, scoop. Remember, arms are active, elbows are out wide to the side. And lengthen. And 2 more times like that. Scoop your abs. And lengthen. And curl it back. This time hold it there. If you can, take your hands away from your thighs. Lift the chest a little and hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull the belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl back lower for 8. Push those big toes down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Arms are active. 2, 1. Bring your elbows down to the mat. Bring them right under your shoulders and then push them into the floor. Now release your pelvis forward so that you lengthen your pubic bone away from your sternum. You should be in a nice long neutral position now. We're going to tabletop our right leg. Curl yourself back into that imprinted position. If you can't control it with your lower back in this neutral, then you're going to tuck under. Otherwise, try and stay long. Pick up the left foot. Squeeze those inner thighs together. We're going to flick them up. Bend them down. Tap the floor. Pull them in. So to 90 degrees. Then flick them up. Bend them 90. Tap away towards the floor. Lift them up. Flick them up. Bend the knees. Tap. Lift them up. Flick them up. Bend the knees and tap. Lift them up, flick them up, bend the knees and tap. Your abs might be shaking now. Lift them up, last 2 and tap. Lift them up and bend and tap. And tabletop, here we go. Straighten those legs, we're gonna scissors. Flick them right and left, right and left, right, left, right and left. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees in. Place those feet on the floor. Roll your whole back onto the floor. And let's just open our hands up a little bit and drop both knees over to the right side. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Take another inhale on your exhale. Roll them over to the left side. Keep that right shoulder down if you can. And on your exhale, come back up into center. Now, I want you to hold your hands up over your chest, so straight arms facing towards the ceiling, palms are facing each other. Your feet are hip distance. And then we're going to pick up our right leg and pick up our left leg and squeeze those inner thighs together. You're going to squeeze your hands together now, like they're clapping your hands over your chest. And we're going to slowly drop our knees over to the right as we swing our arms as straight as we can over to the left. And then pull them into center. And opposite side. And pull them into center. So your arm is your cantilever. Pull it over. And center. Working those abs. Pull it over. And center. Now drop the feet to the floor. And this time you get it as a stretch. So you're going to really open those feet up to hip distance. And we're going to drop the knees as close to the floor as we can while we reach the hands to the opposite side. Really nice stretch through the shoulder there. And back into center. And hands to the right side. Legs to the left. And center. Let's tabletop those legs. Again. Hands up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin, flex the rib cage towards the hips. Keep some space between your chin and your chest. Reach your hands out on your long line. And we're going to do our hundreds. We pump the hands from the shoulder as we slow inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 2, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 30. Exhale, 40. Inhale. Exhale, 50. Straighten your legs if that's for you. Exhale, 60. Inhale. Exhale, 70. Exhale, 80. Exhale, 90. Exhale, 100. And bend the knees. Grab on the back of your knees, flex up a little bit higher, elbows out wide. And then this time, get some momentum. We're going to roll ourselves up, forward and back. until you can come balancing just behind your sit bones in your boat pose, elbows out wide. Let's take those hands up to the side and we're going to hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, if you want to straighten your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back into center. Lower one foot, lower the other. Pull into the back of your knees, lengthen your spine up. Good job. Let's roll ourselves back down all the way to the ground. Kick those feet away from us and flick your feet up towards the ceiling. Hands are going up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we're going to do full roll up. So you're going to sweep your hands along the ceiling like you're painting it with a brush until your fingertips come towards your toes. Continue that momentum to flex the spine up and over, reaching your hands over your feet, and then stacking the spine back tall on top of your sit bones till you're sitting up nice and tall. Reach the arms overhead, palms face each other, hinge the body backwards, so one straight line in the spine, and then scoop the abs, reach the hands for the toes, roll your body down. Sweep the hands up to the ceiling as you lengthen the body back down on the floor. So you inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, as you begin to roll the ribs towards the hips, you flex that upper thoracic spine. Your hands go to the crease between the wall and the ceiling. And then you push into your heels. Use those lower abdominals to flex you all the way up and over. And reach and flex the spine over your toes. As you inhale, you're going to stack your spine back up to your neutral seated position with your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, arms go in line with the ears. Exhale, little baby hinge and hold as you inhale. Exhale, scoop the abs, reach the hands for the feet, curl the spine back down onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time, all the way back up to lying position. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin, sweep those hands, curl the spine, push those heels into the floor, scoop the abdominals, reach for those toes all the way up and over. Inhale, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from your ears. Reach those hands overhead, hinge. And then curl the spine. This is our last one. All the way down. Reach the hands all the way back overhead and relax the body. Good job. Let's slide those heels in nice and close to our bum here. Hip distance apart. Roll those shoulders down and back. Turn your palms towards the ceiling and open them away from the hips just a little bit. We're going to do some roll ups. So it's a glute bridge, but with articulation going up, articulation going down. So we're going to start in our neutral space under our lower back, pelvic floor connected. You're going to inhale. Then as you exhale, push that lower back into the floor, tuck the tailbone, scoop the abs into your imprinted position or your pelvic tilt. Then from there, push into the heels, engage the hamstrings and the glutes as you roll your spine away from the floor, articulating each vertebrae one at a time. Take a nice deep inhale on this long position, and then exhale, push each bone of your spine, thoracic spine, middle thoracic, upper lumbar, mid lumbar, lower lumbar, sacrum, and release back, releasing your lumbar away from the floor. Inhale, exhale, curl it up, lift that pelvic floor, scoop the abs, roll the ribs to the hips, roll the hips away from the floor, stretch those knees away, relax the collarbone. This time, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to scissor the hands while we drop the hips a little bit and then squeeze it all back up to center. Scissor and squeeze. Scissor, keeping that stability so your body stays nice and square and level. Scissor and squeeze. Your bum can come all the way down to the floor or it can just hover and squeeze. Last two and squeeze. Last one, squeeze, hands come back down, palms facing the ceiling, open the collarbone, and roll back down on your exhale, massaging those vertebrae, planting that lower back, and releasing back down into neutral. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, maybe rock side to side a little bit, and then we're going to roll over onto our side, put your hand on the floor, and bring yourself onto all fours. We're going to finish off with a cat-cow and a thread the needle. So hands are directly under shoulders, knees are directly underneath hips. And as we inhale, we're going to tilt that pelvis forward, pull the shoulders back, lengthen the sternum, and feel the length in the spine. Remember, we're not just arching and collapsing in our lower back. We're pulling our spine into this nice long stretch position, opening up the sternum. Almost feel like you're stretching your sternum out in the front of your intercostal muscles. Then as you exhale, you tuck the tail under, scoop those abdominals. Keep looking forward until your ribs start to touch your hips. And then you push into the floor, round through the shoulders and look between your knees. Inhale, send that tailbone away, tilt the pelvis forward. Lower the belly, but keep it connected. Lift the pelvic floor, pull the sternum forward, shine your heart. Exhale, tucking it under, scoop the abs, push into the floor, round and look between the knees. We're going to come back into our neutral position. Make sure those hands are directly under shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. You're going to reach your right arm out to the side, so like a T. Then we're going to bend the elbows on both arms and thread the palm. The palm is facing your chest, and thread it through the gap of your other arm as you bring your shoulder towards the floor. That's called threading the needle. Take an inhale there, then as you exhale, push into the floor. Sweep the body back into a squared T position. And then inhale, push into the floor and open your hand up towards the sky. Exhale, come back to your T and lower your hands. Left side. Oh, inhale, open the left arm up to a T. Exhale, bend both elbows, thread the needle. Bring your shoulder towards the floor. Inhale to stay. Exhale, push into the floor, unravel the body back to your T. Inhale, push into the floor and open the chest to the sky. Exhale, back to your T, hands back down to the floor. Let's do that one more time. Right hand, pelvis is in neutral. Right hand comes out. Bend the elbows, thread the needle. Stay there and take a deep inhale, breathing into the top of that left rib cage. Exhale, push into the floor, come back to your T. Inhale, push in the floor, open your chest to the opposite side of the room. Exhale, back to your T. Inhale, hand down. Pause on your exhale. Inhale, open the left arm up. Exhale, bend the elbows, thread the needle. Inhale, pause. Exhale, push back to the T. Inhale, open the chest to the opposite side of the room. Exhale, back to the T. Inhale, hand down. Now stretch your hands forward as far as you can, and then slide your hips back towards your heels, really pulling those fingertips away from you, pulling your lower back away from you, scooping your abdominals and stretching your whole spine. Stay here and take a deep inhale and exhale. Then lift the head off the floor. If it was on the floor, walk your hands over to the right side so that your right rib cage comes up on the outside of your right thigh. And come back down into that nice deep stretch. Feeling that stretch down the whole left side of the body. And then lift the head, walk the hands all the way over to the left side again. Left rib cage coming to the outside of the left thigh. Reach those hands along the way. Nod the chin. And then back into center. Scoop the abdomen, roll the tailbone under, lengthen the spine up, stacking it one vertebrae at a time, and you are done. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that today. It's a nice little fluid. Like I said, we went up, we went down, we went fast, we went slow. We did a little bit of isolation, and I hope you liked it. See you again.